After realizing the revenue potential generated by the Easter holiday, Disney Studios has decided to release a reboot of The Passion of the Christ. The original story is pretty outdated, so there will be a modern spin on it, said Disney spokesperson Rachel Zegler, who is under fire about accusations of plastic surgery, which turned out to be only temporary while she brought back candy from relatives in Colombia to augment her cash flow after mysteriously her acting jobs dried up after the success of Snow White. The biggest change is that the main character, Jesus, is going to be replaced by Jesus Thesis, who is a transsexual Indian African American savior. Although the studio did consider changing Jesus' parents to a gay couple, Joseph and Blowstuff, since men can get pregnant now, they ultimately decided to go with Virgin Mary and Whore Mary Magdalene as the lesbian parents of Jesus, because the Immaculate Conception proved that they can have a kid and they don't need no man. In flashbacks, we see baby Jesus, but instead of in an inn, the Marys were actually house squatters. Instead of 3 wise men, we see the 6 women from The View who bring gifts of uneducated opinions. The original showed a flashback of Jesus riding an ass through the streets among a crowd waving palm leaves at him. This has been replaced by Jesus riding the ass of her straight white male stepbrother for his white privilege in a Mercedes underneath the palm trees. The scene of Jesus being scourged has been replaced by an equal or worse punishment of Charlie Kirk asking logical questions of Jesus like, what is a woman? Instead of marching up to Calvary for a crucifixion, the new film shows Jesus is actually traveling to a peaceful protest at a local Tesla dealership to paint and burn cars. As opposed to carrying a cross to the event, Jesus is now bearing the burden of carrying an anti-Musk protest sign. And even though this is such a heavy burden, when Simon of Cyrene offers to help Jesus, she quickly reminds him that she's an independent woman and doesn't need no man. At the event, racist, transphobe police arrest Jesus. However, on the 3rd day, Jesus rises from the jail cell to be an inspirational survivor to independent women everywhere, whatever your definition of that might be. A couple cameos to watch for in this modernized film are Tim Walt as a Roman soldier due to his extensive military combat experience. Throughout the film, we also see Jesus being taunted by Satan, who is played by real-life arch-enemy Donald Trump. Look for this next Disney gem to hit theaters and start ruining your children in Easter of 2026.